Y'all too old at this point to not know. Just agree with everything he say, even if you don't. Just agree with everything he say. Your man is always right. Always. He'll be happy.
Man, I feel lied to by the culture. But I'm gonna take full responsibility there, man. I fell for it. I fell for the boss, the like I could do everything by myself, that hyper independent. And I'm 31 now, and I still don't have kids. I still don't have a family. I was focused on trying to get after the bag and all this. Yo, what? I'm in a place now in my life where I'm reevaluating everything. My values, my perspectives, what I really want in the future. And what I really want is a family. I feel like social media or just everything around us, society in general, wants to push that the woman is the future. No, the family is the future.
Welcome to Manosphere Daily, the only channel where we say what every man's thinking but nobody's allowed to say out loud. This isn't about hate, it's about truth. Hit that like button, subscribe, and join the movement.
I could not live one day as a man. No way. Not only do men have to have themselves together, but they have to make sure the people that are following them are in order too. So he has to have eyesight not only for himself, but for everybody else around him. He has to lead everybody else, which means he does have to take his feelings and gobble them so that everybody else can lean on him. And I can't handle that. I want to be soft, I want to be coddled, I want to be taken care of, I want a hug. And I want a lot of grace when I make a mistake and I mess up. And a lot of women, we expect that other people give us grace. I mean, if I make a mistake, you should know that my emotions and my feelings got involved and I didn't mean it. But God forbid a man does that.
Listen, I don't know about y'all, but I'm just so tired of being a strong, independent man. I just want a woman to come into my life and just take all the weight off my shoulders. I can't do this alone. I'm tired of being a strong, independent man. I'm tired of it. Like, I just want to be at home, cook and clean, and then when my woman gets off of work, I can just give her her meal and she can just lay down while I rub her feet. I just want to be her housekeeper. I don't want to go to work anymore. I'm tired of working these 50, 60-hour weeks and I'm paying all my own bills. I'm just so I'm tired. I can't handle it anymore. I just really can't do it anymore. So I'm looking for my queen, my hard-working queen, because I'm tired. I just want to be in my natural environment. That's all I want. I'm tired of it. I need a hard-working woman that can take care of me, pay all the bills while I'm at home cooking and cleaning. That's it.
Was trying to be an independent woman, so I was cleaning the kitchen in my apartment and I'm cleaning the fridge and I see that there's still like wrapping paper on it, and so I'm pulling off the wrapping paper and the door swung open and hit me in the forehead, and now I have a third eyeball or a little human growing out of my forehead.
Men, you might want to sit down for this one, because something is happening that we never thought we'd see. Women are finally admitting the truth, admitting what men have been saying for years, admitting that the dating market, the expectations, the entitlement was all a lie. And now the same women who once mocked men, ignored men, shamed men, are suddenly confessing that men were right all along. This isn't gossip. This is a shift, and every man needs to hear it. Welcome back to Manosphere Daily, where reality hits harder than denial. Let's get into it.
Ladies, maturing is realizing your man is right majority of the time. You just don't like his tone. It's like, as soon as you change your tone and start yelling at your girl, motherfucker, it's like her brain just turn on noise cancellation. And she don't hear nothing you goddamn said till you calm down and talk to her properly. Girls do not like being yelled at, especially if you're dealing with a girl that's sensitive. She gonna shut down mid-conversation. You think you getting answers? You think you getting an apology? All you gonna get is her looking at you, shaking her leg, and probably a teardrop every now and then. That's about it. And trust me, girls always know that they're wrong half the time. It just they don't want to admit it in the moment for whatever reason. Okay, that's why they always come back later on, try to be all lovey-dovey, try to be sweet. You know, try to act like nothing happened. No, something happened earlier, baby. You gonna have to apologize. You gonna have to admit that I was right this time. Right? I ain't been right in a minute. I'll let you win every goddamn argument, every goddamn conversation. You taking the lead. You doing what you do. Please admit that I got this one time. Please give me some.
Do you want to raise your daughters to be grown, independent women? No, unless you want her to be single or divorced. She's supposed to be a helper, and she's supposed to be one with her husband. It says in the Bible that a son takes a wife. He leaves his mother and father and takes a wife. It says that a daughter is given in marriage. You know what that means? Her dad's still involved. My goal with my daughters was to make them strong, but not independent. What's the difference? An independent woman is not fit to be a wife. That's why they're single and divorced or marrying guys that are less than that they can then mother. My goal with my daughters was not to make them independent, but strong. My daughters, very strong. My wife, very strong. Strength is not a problem. Independence is.
It usually starts with a simple sentence. I didn't know men had it this hard. And that right there is the confession. The first crack in the feminist fantasy. Women are waking up and realizing men aren't privileged. Men aren't coasting through life. Men aren't avoiding commitment. They're avoiding chaos. For the first time, women are openly saying, men go through a lot. We misjudged them. We didn't understand their struggles. And just like that, the narrative is falling apart.
I'm just very clear on what I want. There's a lot of boxes that need to be ticked. I know this man is out there. And it's just a matter of finding him. 7-figure salary.
Right.
Already said morning routine.
Yes.
That includes some sort of exercise with group accountability, as well as some sort of very high nutrition, I'm going to say smoothie. At least 5'10". I feel like that's generous. I need him to be obviously in very good shape. I need him to have a full head of hair. That's very important to me.
Okay.
Be a Christian, but not take it too seriously. Like, I don't want to have to go to church every Sunday, but I also I don't want to get into fights over religion either.
Sure, of course.
I want him to have an impeccable wardrobe. I want his suits to be tailored. I want him to look good in greens and blues because those are complementary to what I look good in. Absolutely no jewelry.
Okay.
Absolutely no tattoos.
Okay.
Unless the only tattoo that would be acceptable would be a very small tattoo if he were in a secret society at an Ivy League university and was forced to get a tattoo, that I would make a pass for.
He was forced.
I want him to be from a good family. I'll know what that means when I see it, or what more well said, I'll know what wouldn't satisfy that criteria when I see it.
Okay.
Never been married, no kids. I want to be his first wife. Our children are going to be his only children. No allergies. Has to like animals. I would prefer that he's a cat person, but if he's a dog person, that's okay. I think that's it.
Yeah.
How soon can you find the man that satisfies this checklist?
They're admitting the dating market has changed. They're admitting men aren't approaching anymore. They're admitting men are tired, not toxic. Women are saying things like, men don't get enough appreciation. I didn't realize how much pressure men carry. We expected too much from men. We made dating impossible. This is what men have been saying forever, and we're shamed for saying it. Now women are realizing that the independence era didn't empower them. It isolated them.
very cutesy, I'm very demure. But I mix them both because I'm what? Very demure.
Are men unattracted to independent women?
No, men are unattracted to when women make being an independent woman their personality. Because in reality, the only thing these independent women are doing are being adults. Yes, you pay your own bills. Yes, you work. Yes, you hustle. Yes, you grind. But that's what you're supposed to do when you're adult and you're by yourself. Well, not even by yourself. That's what you're supposed to do when you're an adult. But now you guys want to walk around, oh, I'm a girl. I'm over here working. I get my own money. I don't need no man. Then all right, be by yourself. Then that's fine. Y'all getting into y'all money, y'all being hustlers does not scare men. But when you come off cocky, when you come off arrogant, nobody wants to be around that. And the crazy part is, women fought back then for y'all to be in the workforce. The feminist movement was for equal rights back then. But now y'all have changed it and think, oh, you should have a crown on your head because you're just being an adult.
Why do men have this constant fear of being used for money that they don't even have?
Oh, I don't know. Let's take a moment and think about this, though, okay? It might have something to do with the veritable plethora of posts that are out there made by some women that are, one, indicating how exactly you can get more money out of a guy by acting in a certain way, or that a lot of women won't date a man unless he makes a certain amount of money, or it could also be that there are some women that actually indicate that unless the guy is spoiling them financially, they don't want to be with him. Could it be any of those possibilities? Sure, some guys don't have a lot of money, but a lot of people, especially those that don't have a lot of money, are very protective of the money that they do have. And seeing how many women out there are only after men for what they can get out of them in terms of finances, it does tend to make some men exceptionally more cautious when it comes to dating certain.
Women are finally admitting they were wrong about men, wrong about dating, wrong about relationships. Where did the change come from? Reality, experience, silence from men who walked away. Because men aren't arguing anymore. They're not debating. They're not complaining. They're simply gone. And nothing wakes people up faster than being ignored.
Quit at being independent. I don't want to do this no more. This is draining. I'm so ready to have a man come into my life and take care of me. My tires pop. 2 of my tires pop. And I'm sitting in my car because I don't know what the to do. Obviously, I know what the to do, but I don't want to do that no more. Like, I'm ready to have someone come into my life and take care of me. This is so draining. This independent life, like, I don't want to do this no more. I quit because every time something happens, I always have to figure it out on my own, and I don't want to do that. Ya renuncio. Ya no quiero ser independiente. Ya. I want to be spoiled and taken care of. Because I shouldn't have to be stressing about like this. I'm tired.
I don't want a job. I don't want to be a corporate girly. I don't want to climb the ladder. I don't want to be a boss babe. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to be the breadwinner. I do not want to do that. You know what I want to do? I want to be home. I want to be cooking in the kitchen. I want to be cleaning. I want to be shopping. I want to be making brownies. I want to be cooking dinner, making homemade meals every night, almost every night. I want to do all the things. I want to welcome my future husband home from work with a big bear hug and a, hey, you ready for dinner? Dinner's on the table. I want to watch movies with him every night. I want to send him off to work in the morning with some nice freshly baked muffins. I don't want a 9-to-5. I don't want a job. I don't want to work from home. No, it's not for me. I don't want it. It's not, I reject that. My future husband's gonna be the breadwinner. He's going to bring in the dough. He will be raking it in. And I'll be right there cheering him on as I go buy 17 decorative pillows for our bed. Okay? That's the life for me.
Women are admitting that. Men are expected to pay, protect, provide, but get criticized for everything they do. Men show loyalty, but get taken for granted. Men get judged harshly, while women get endless sympathy. And now that men have stopped chasing and started choosing peace, women are feeling the gap, the silence, the emptiness. They're realizing how much value men actually bring.
Why don't you just take the picture on your camera roll and keep it there?
No, because when you take a picture and you look at it, you feel, wow, like this would be good for my Instagram.
Okay, so you put it on your Instagram.
Yeah.
So what would be the difference? Because remember, the picture's to make you feel good.
Yeah.
So what would make you feel good on Instagram?
The likes, the comments.
Okay, the attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're back. Full circle. I'm not trying to advocate for cheating. I don't think it's okay. I just think we have to understand where the guys are coming from. We expect monogamy and we judge them for cheating, but yet we're not virgins. Yet we have open Instagram accounts. Yet we come in with a child. It's like, and then we're gonna say, be faithful to me, and they're like,
so all I have to say is, I think what bothers me the most about a lot of women in this generation is you guys are at this big age and you're still not honest. I can never sit down and have a conversation with somebody who beats around the bush and straddles the fence. And this girl did exactly that. From the jump, she should have just said, I like posting for views. I like posting for attention. Right then and there, there would have been no conversation. I could respect that because you're honest with your shit. Now think about this, ladies. I trip out on the fact that you guys say that social media is a good thing when you post bikini pictures, you post your body in all types of ways, yet you say you get attention and you like the comments and stuff from them, correct? So why aren't you sending those pictures and videos to your man? Think about that. So you're going to get mad at your man for liking pictures and liking other things that you do yourself? The hypocrisy in that, the delusion in that. At least for me, I could speak for myself. If you look at the content and stuff I post more things to help you guys than I post myself. And I have been in a relationship before where we deleted our Instagrams because we just felt no need to. So I agree with Pearl on this, but not fully, because I don't think just because a man decides to be with a woman who has a kid or vice versa, that you're allowed to cheat because you come with those type of things. You knew damn well they had a child before you got with them, yet you choose to still be with them. That's on you. What's really annoying too is that we all know this. We know why most women post the things that they do. For attention, for views, just to have men all on their shit. A lot of people like outside validation. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what makes them happy in their heart. I'm not like that. Everybody's different. Cool. But don't get into relationships if you're the type of person to seek outside validation from other people, because I don't think that's ever going to work in your favor, especially if you're the type of person who doesn't send your partner videos, pictures of yourself, and you're not even trying, but yet you're posting stuff all the time. Like I said, men, if you're with a woman who doesn't touch you, doesn't send you pictures, doesn't send you certain things, doesn't try to do anything with you, but always post provocative things, I suggest you leave her now. That woman does not care about you nor likes you. Didn't you see that post of Fresh and Fit where all the women in the fucking lineup were saying, I'd rather have Instagram than a man? That's how most women in this generation think now. Instagram is more fulfilling than a partner. Like I said, stay safe out there, fellas, because this woman, God, that's scary. Shoot the messenger. Feminism told y'all be strong, independent, and alone. And y'all followed it to the grave. Y'all pushed all the good men away, call submission slavery, and think being difficult is cute. Now y'all 35 and tired, looking around like, oh, where the good men at? Sis, they moved on. Real men want peace, not problems in a lace front and a loud voice. Feminism sold y'all freedom, but they didn't mention the price.
For the first time, women are saying, men didn't change. We did, and not for the better. They're admitting that the I don't need a man era was a lie. They're admitting they were misled by social media, by influencers, by ideology. They're admitting they pushed good men away for nothing. And now, men are choosing themselves. And women are finally seeing why.
I'm probably going to lose some followers over this, and oh well. My husband is right all of the time. Yeah, you heard me say it. He is right all of the time. I don't mean just like, oh, he was right about something small or this or that. No, he is right about everything. When I was talking about quitting my job back in November, December, and I was so against it, he talked me into it, basically. He was my voice of reason. He is always my voice of reason. That man knows better. He knows so much more than people give credit. It does not have to be anything big. It could be a small situation, but that man is always right, all of the time. I don't hear any females saying that on this platform, or any platform for that matter. Why is that? Why do we not give our husbands more credit? Why? They're smart men. And honestly, a lot of women that say, oh my God, I'm right all the time and my husband's always wrong. That's disturbing to me. That's a weird energy to have. Your husband is a smart man. You might not think that. He's a smart guy. Give him more credit. Let your husband have an opinion. Is that crazy? No, because he's a person too. I come to my husband for advice, for everything, because he is my husband and my teammate and my life partner and my ride or die, because that man has a lot of really great values. He has a lot of really good life experiences. Granted, he's a 32-year-old operator in the same area that he grew up in, but he's been through a lot of stuff. And I take into account everything that man has been through and everything that his heart and his mind have been through. Give your man more credit.
You right now, be careful of a man who always has something to say. Always has something to say. He always has to argue about something. He always has to, be right about something. He always has to just yap, and mansplain, okay? Because those types of guys, I'm telling you right now, are very, very dangerous. And they want to control how things are run. They want to control the dynamic. They're always trying to cause a problem, okay? The type of guys that yap too much, they're gonna not be your peace. They're gonna give you a lot of chaos, okay? You want that strong, silent type, okay? Because it shows he's cool, calm, and collected. You do not want a man that always has to freaking say something to you. Why are you arguing with me, sir? You are a man. Pipe down. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. So if a man has always something to say, he is always running his mouth, please just know that's a very it's being very, very chaotic for you, okay? He will not bring you peace. Absolutely not. I'm telling you, I'm warning you right now. The man is always talking with his mouth.
So to every man watching this, understand what's happening right now. You weren't crazy. You weren't wrong. You weren't imagining things. Men have been right all along. And now, women are finally acknowledging it. This is a turning point, a cultural shift, a moment every man needs to see, because it proves that walking away wasn't weakness. It was self-respect. This is Manosphere Daily. If you've ever stayed silent instead of arguing, if you've ever chosen peace over chaos, hit like, subscribe, and comment, men were right. Because the truth always comes out, even if it takes years.
Hey, y'all women, speak for yourselves when y'all say y'all don't need. Because, baby, I need a man. I don't want to be independent. I don't want to do everything on my own. What's up, Papa?
I'm not paying for your food. When we're on a date, I'm not paying for my food either. Call me old-fashioned. That's just how I feel. Dating has gotten absolutely insane. I am not a 50-50 kind of girl. I am not a coffee date kind of girl. Going on a walk is not a date. The time and energy it takes me to get ready for a date, the amount of makeup that I put on my face and what that costs per swipe of blush, you cannot take me to coffee. I'm sorry, that just doesn't fly for me. There are men that I know that I think are really quality good guys, and they're not having their ladies pay for anything. They're just really not. It would offend them. My bare minimum expectations are that you are going to make a plan, make a reservation, open doors for me, pay for the food, make sure I get home safely. If you enjoyed the date, to call me again, to set something else up. And if you didn't enjoy it, to give me a call and let me know that.
Today's episode of Manosphere Daily. If you enjoyed the content, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified as soon as a new video is out. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.